Damn you, Todd.
So you've been listening in on Tay and me this whole time?
No, Dad, I was just walking over to...
Save it.
Okay, fine. I heard you and Tay arguing. I feel bad that it was about me.
Feel bad. Hey, I did what I did just to keep your sorry ass out of prison. That's the only reason.
So you're there.
I'm about to go in.
You know what has to be done. I want fireworks, and I'm expecting a full report.
What are you doing here?
Why is that any way to greet your favorite co-star?
My favorite co-star was the Shih Tzu. Spit it out, Ionia. What are you doing here?
Well, do you really have to ask? Darling, I've missed you so much.
Vicky?
Nigel, you look so sad. I'm sorry. Is there anything I can do? Perhaps teach you another Bollywood dance?
Thank you, Miss Rama. But short of hoping for a miracle, there's nothing anyone can do.
Nigel, you gonna get that?
The master is dying, so frankly, I am in no mood to be snapped at.
Well, excuse me for thinking the butler didn't want to get the door. Aubrey, what the hell are you doing in my house?
Moving back in. Oh, what is that? Well, it's disgusting.
It's my mother's recipe. A homeopathic herbal suspension to promote healthy pregnancy. Now eat up. You know, when my parents arrive, there's gonna be plenty more where that came from.
Vimal, I'm not hungry. It's probably the pregnancy, the morning sickness and all that.
Rama, your first trimester is over. It's too late for morning sickness. Admit it, you're lying to me.
You can have Gigi's heart, you son of a bitch. On one condition.
I knew it. If a con artist like you was gonna save my life, there had to be an angle. So, Balsam, let's get on with it. I'm running out of time. What's the condition?
How long were you standing there?
Why? What are you hiding now?
Get your hands off my man, bitch!
Dorian! I thought you said she wouldn't be here. I thought you told me we would be alone.
David, you didn't tell me we had a guest. But then, of course, how could you tell me? Because our so-called guest had her tongue obstructing your vocal cords.
What makes you think I'd let you into my house? Did hell freeze over?
Just let me in.
Nah, not so fast. Now, how do you think your husband's gonna feel about you moving in with your ex-lover?
Joey kicked me out.
Oh, he did, huh?
The only leverage I had with him was Ryder. Now Jessica's back. She took her son, so I'm out.
Yeah. If only somebody had known that might happen.
Cutter, I have nowhere else to go.
That's my problem, Hal.
Vimal, what do you mean? Lying to you about what?
Rama, it's obvious. You're trying to protect me. You want to avoid the subject of that lascivious Christian Vega.
Christian?
That's why you're not hungry, isn't it? You're still upset by the way that Vega brute assaulted you.
I see that guy. He was coming right up behind you.
What guy? I didn't see anyone. You know what? I don't even care. As long as it wasn't Todd Manning.
So was Taya right? Did you pay off Brad's father so Brad would take the fall for me?
Gigi Marasco's life is over. Someone had to be accountable, Jack. And you should be damn grateful that I have the money and the influence to make sure that someone wasn't you.
You want to hear my angle, Dad? Well, here it is. Your opinion of me, which you made perfectly clear from the moment we first met, is that I'm a good-for-nothing gold digger.
You got that right.
You've done everything in your power to keep me from being part of the family. After all, I'm nothing but a con man, right? Just after my piece of the Buchanan pie. And if I can't make a buck off you while you're still breathing, well then, hell, maybe I'll make some of the fortune after you croak.
Is that your plan?
No. Because you're gonna live. If you get Gigi's heart. So I guess your life right now is kind of in my hands. My grubby, gold-digging con artist hands.
What do you want? Bolson, you want me to admit that I misjudged you, that you're really the family man, the upstanding family man that my brother thinks you are? Do you want me to admit that I was a terrible father because I denied you? Do you want an apology?
Not even close. You say I'm a gold digger? Fine. I'll be a gold digger. You can keep your apology. I want your money.
I should have known that this would come down to cold, hard cash, so let's get on with it. My checkbook's in the drawer over there.
God, no. That morphine must be making you fuzzy, Clint. Think of what you're asking me. You want me to hand over Gigi's heart. You're asking me to sacrifice the body of the person that I love most in the world to keep the person I hate the most alive. You think you could just write a check and that'd be the end of it? No. Sorry, old man. It's not that simple.
So you were eavesdropping?
Echo, I don't know who you were talking to or what you were talking about, and I could care less.
Even if it was Charlie?
Oh, no. I know for a fact you were not talking to Charlie, because I know for a fact that Charlie will never, ever speak to you again, not after what you did. Letting him believe that he was Rex's father when you knew all along that it was Clint.
Vicky, we both have people we care deeply about in crisis. I don't think now is the time for recriminations.
Right. Well, I certainly wouldn't want to upset you.
I am truly sorry about Clint, and I know you probably don't expect to hear that coming from me. Is there any hope?
No, not now. Since Rex has Gigi's healthcare proxy signed, it's up to him to decide whether or not Clint gets her heart. But you know that.
Yes, I heard that.
Yes.
And my poor boy is devastated over losing Gigi. We all are.
Yeah, we all are. I'm going back to Clint.
By the way, Vicky, did you know that it was your good friend Dorian who's responsible for Clint being on death's door right now?
Dorian, believe me, there's nothing going on. Although Ionia probably wishes there was.
Darling, it's too late.
Wait.
We've been discovered. We might as well tell her the truth. Dorian, David and I are in love. David, darling.
What? She's crazy.
Yes, crazy about you. Me inamorato.
Dorian, believe me, there's nothing going on between me and this octopus. We're not entangled together. We're certainly not in love.
Then what is she doing here?
Isn't it obvious? She's clearly obsessed with me. Access Landview recently called me stunning.
And spectacular in bed.
Where I have never been with you. Dorian, believe me, there's nothing going on here. She broke into my dressing room. She's an actress. They are all crazy.
What about the photographs?
Oh no, did you get them too? Do you think someone is blackmailing us about our torrid affair?
We're not having an affair.
Come on, Cutter, you're really just gonna leave me out on the street?
Watch me.
After everything we've meant to each other, everything we've been through together.
You betrayed me. How much did we mean then?
I still cared about you.
Yeah, that was real obvious when you fell for the mark and dumped me. So what, now Joey's done with you, so you're just gonna come crawling back? No. Just go.
No, I'm not going anywhere. You owe me.
Oh, I'd forgotten all about that Christian Vega incident.
Rama, you don't have to pretend for my sake. I saw how upset you were when that hooligan accosted you. Your face was flushed with humiliation. But never again, I promise you. From now on, I will protect you with my life. I will allow nothing and no one to hurt you or our precious prenatal.
I said I'd protect you, so I protected you.
But I feel kind of bad about Brad. Is he gonna have to go to jail?
Well, we're letting Brad's father worry about that now. It's his problem. God, Jack, do you have any idea how close you came to ruining your life over this little stupid prank? Anyway, I did what I did to save you, to give you a future. So
Thanks.
I don't want you to thank me anymore. I want you to shut up! I want you to listen to me now. This is the way it's gonna be.
Enough with the games, Balsam. Just tell me what you want.
Simple, I want everything.
What the hell does that mean?
I want all of your money. Every cent from your bank accounts down to your piggy bank. I want your controlling interest in Buchanan Enterprises. I want your stocks and bonds. I want your entire investment portfolio. I want your real estate holdings. Every cent you have. Oh, I want your house. I want your cars. I want your horse, your knickknacks. I want the dust under your rugs. I want it all.
I thought the point of this transplant was to save my life, but you want to kill me.
Au contraire, Dad. No. I want you to live. I want you homeless and on the street. I want you broke and broken.
How else would Dorian have gotten her hands on that recording of me admitting I knew that Rex was Clint's son? While she was busy coercing him to give it to her, he was floundering on the floor in the throes of a heart attack. Dorian is a doctor. Exactly. So she knew what Clint's body was doing to him, and she used it against him. What are you saying? The God's honest truth. If Dorian had gotten help sooner, Clint might have been okay. But instead, his heart was badly damaged. I bet she didn't tell you that, did she? I'll take that as a no. Why would I believe one word you say? I know you think of me as the enemy. But the truth is, if your children's father ends up in the ground, it's Dorian's fault.
That is the face of an insane woman.
Only when you push my buttons.
Which I don't ever do. She's deranged. She's delusional. Although I gotta say, she's giving a better performance now than she ever did in our movie. You know what? You're absolutely right. Susan Sarandon would have been a much better choice.
Please.
Let's just kick her to the curb and forget this whole thing ever happened.
Dorian, I must apologize to you. I really didn't want you to find out like this, but David and I, well, we have chemistry.
I had chemistry with no one on that set. The director even said so.
David.
Chemistry, that?
Oh, come on. I'm sure you remember what that's like. You can't fight it.
Maybe not, but I can fight you.
Oh, Dorian, honey.
Don't honey me!
Listen, I know you intimately.
What?
Not.
No, of course I do. I play you in the movie. I had to study you extensively. So I know how smart you are. I know that you're a survivor, Dorian. Because you're a realist. You know when to hold 'em, and you know when to fold 'em. So it's time, Dorian. Let David go.
Please, please, please open up for your Vimsy.
Please, please.
Please, just one little sip. We want our little Lakshmi Avadi Varabotala Patel to be a healthy
That
baby.
Italian film producer's daughter.
I told you that was just breakfast.
What is this unnecessarily loud disturbance?
It sounds like Aubrey
I
Wentworth
never
has
fell for any of those women either.
Oh, come on, you slept your way up and down the Riviera and said it was business. Did I ever complain once?
Excuse me?
All right, what are you even doing
And
here?
is that what you told that girl in Barcelona?
Her uncle was a shipping magnate.
Okay, stop it, both of you. All of this negative energy and discord is bad for our baby. Rama is pregnant.
Oh, Vimal, wake up! Rama is not pregnant.
What's wrong?
What's always wrong? Todd. He and I had a fight, and I don't want to talk about it, all right?
It'll pass. It always does.
Not this time.
Hey, I saw you by his side at the hospital. You love that man.
He is a hard man to love, Sean.
Aren't we all?
You know, the truth is, we've spent just about as much time hating each other as loving each other.
It doesn't matter. You wouldn't keep marrying him if there wasn't something real.
First time we got married, it was for money.
Well, you're my oldest boy, and I have big plans for you with the son.
Do you want me to work at your newspaper?
Well, you're going to be running it someday.
Yeah, in like 100 years. Do we really have to talk about
Yeah,
this?
we have to talk about this right now. I went to a lot of trouble to keep you out of prison. I'll be damned if I did it for nothing.
You're insane. I can't just hand over BE to you. It's not a lemonade stand. It's a multi-billion-dollar international conglomerate.
Right, which will be mine if you give me your controlling shares.
And I'm not the only one to consider. What about Kevin, Cord, and Joey?
My brothers? Or my sisters Natalie and Jessica?
This is their inheritance that you're talking about. What about their expectations?
What about them?
I can't liquidate all of my holdings just like that.
It's not my problem. You're the one with the fancy lawyers. Just tell them you want to turn everything you own over to me.
Even if I could wave a magic wand and give everything to you, you can't have the house.
Why not?
Because it's not mine to give. It belongs to that snake Cutter Wentworth. It was part of the deal to get Jesse back.
Well, listen to me. Unless I get everything I want, there's no deal. It's off. So if there is a hell, you will go straight there. So you do this or die. It's your choice.
My first wedding was all about the money. Dad was trying to get custody of Star. He wanted to appear like a family man, so he offered me $5 million to marry him.
Worth every penny. And then you fell in love?
Yeah, we did. The second time we got married, it was for love. Lavish event at the country club. But even love couldn't save that marriage. He almost burned me to death in the cabana. It's a long story. You think by now I'd wise up when it comes to Todd Manning.
Hey, we both hate some of the things Todd Manning's done. But that doesn't mean that we hate him. We hate the sin. Love the sinner.
Yeah, but nowhere does it say that I have to stay married to him. It gets really old, Sean. Really old. He refuses to learn from his mistakes. He's the same man who almost burned me to death in that cabana. He hasn't changed one bit.
So now that school's out, you're going to spend every day with me at the Sun.
Every day?
That's right, every day. You're going to learn the business from the ground up. So you can forget about spending all summer with your little friends from the country club.
I can still hang out with them on weekends.
You want to bet?
But Dad...
But nothing. It's time for you to grow up. Starting right now. I don't want you to ruin your life the way I ruined mine.
So this is about hurting me, huh? Reducing me to nothing. You want to save my life so you can ruin it?
Actually, this has almost nothing to do with you. I just need your power and money for my very own good reasons.
What about humiliating me?
Well, that's just a bonus.
Balsam, you're more ruthless than I gave you credit for.
Guess I'm a Buchanan after all.
Balsam, this transaction, it's gonna take time.
Oh, that's too bad. Time's the one thing you don't have.
Why are you telling me all of this now?
I know how important the truth is to you. So I thought you should know the truth about Dorian.
Dad, what happened between you and Rex?
Clint? What's going on?
Rex changed his mind. I'll get the heart.
What? See, I knew he would change his mind.
I wouldn't be celebrating just yet because there's something I need to do for Rex in return. Vicky, I need Nigel. I need him right away.
How could you make up such a horrible lie?
It's not a lie, Vimmel.
Then it's a very unfunny joke. Of course my wife is pregnant. Why would she tell me so if she wasn't?
Master Clint? Yes, of course, sir. Right away.
Mama, come with me. I need to talk to you.
No,
Mama,
I am not going anywhere until Aubrey apologizes for this terrible lie.
It's not a lie. Vimmel, it's the only way she could get rich.
What? By pretending to be pregnant? How would that make her rich?
Cutter and I needed to keep Clint from going to jail, otherwise he would have exposed me to Joey. We needed Rama to get you to take the fall for Clint.
What? No, that's ridiculous. No. Rama was protecting me. If I didn't take the fall for Mr. Buchanan, he would have had me beaten or killed.
Yes, maybe. But how did she convince you to go to jail? She told you she was pregnant, and that Clint would give you all the money you would ever need.
No, this is ridiculous.
It's not ridiculous. It's the truth, and we've known it since the beginning.
Well then, why did Cutter also say that Rama was pregnant?
Because she's holding something over his head, but she doesn't have dirt on me anymore, so I can be honest with you.
Aubrey, shut up.
Rama? Is this true?
Yes. It's true, Mama.
How could you do this?
Vimal, I swear to you, I was going to tell you, Vimal. Listen to me. I love you. I am really, really sorry, Vimal. Vimal, listen to me. Please understand.
No,
Please understand, Vimal. I beg you. Listen, Vimal. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I don't understand.
Well, I'm sorry.
I don't understand. Okay.
Sorry.
You made me believe that we were expecting a child. And not only that, but now I find out that you made me go to prison for cash.
No, Vimal, I told you. I was worried that Clint Buchanan would harm you. Please.
You chose money over the sacred vows of our marriage?
Vimal, please.
Go!
Vimal.
Get out of my sight!
No one is letting anyone go, Ionia. Dorian and I are very happily married. You are not now, nor have you ever been between us. Isn't that right, baby?
Obviously, you two have a lot to talk about. Listen, I'm going to be at the Palace Hotel. Come and see me after you've sorted things out with your wife. But don't be too long. My little knickers. Miss Mr. Vickers. Ciao.
Hey! Stick this in your little knickers! I didn't like that.
I don't blame you. She's crazy, huh?
Nope, did not enjoy it at all.
Penthouse suite at the Palace Hotel. You believe me, don't you, baby? Dorian, you can't actually believe that I'm having an affair with that deranged woman. Or any woman.
David.
How can you not trust me, Dorian? I'm your knight in shining armor.
I want to believe you, David. Honestly, I do. But that woman got in my face and she swore the two of you are having an affair.
Well, I'm getting in your face and I'm telling you that it's all in her head.
What? Here she is, throwing herself at you in your dressing room.
I know how it looks. But I'm telling you, that's not what happened.
Why didn't you say a word to me until these photographs showed up?
Dorian, listen to me. This is a setup. It's gotta be.
Good, you made it. I was worried someone might recognize
Yeah, we have to make this quick because I need to get back to the hospital, but I want to know what's going on.
You went like a dream. I could see it on Dorian's face. There's a slight clenching of her jaw. I'm an actress, so I notice these things.
That's why I wanted you to do this.
Well, that clench told me everything I needed to know. She's starting to doubt David.
Hey, Rama. You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. I need a deli buddy. This time more rum. Lots more rum.
What happened?
Emma knows everything. We told him I wasn't really pregnant, and now my marriage is over.
Wow. I'm sorry. I'm sorry you're upset. And I'm sorry Vimal got hurt. He seemed like a really nice guy.
He's the nicest guy whose feet have ever touched the earth.
You see this drawing?
Yeah, it's nice.
My friend Gigi drew it. And now she'll never be able to finish it.
Your friend's dead?
Might as well be. She's unfinished. Like this painting. And you know, this might be the wrong thing to say at the wrong time, but life's too damn short.
What do you want to say?
Well, maybe the fact that your marriage is over, maybe that's a good thing. Maybe that means that you and I could be together now.
Nice. You just ruined his marriage.
Oh, Rama did that all on her own. I'm just so sick of all these lies and schemes and games.
Was that all?
Besides, Vimal would have found out eventually that Rama wasn't pregnant. You'd rather know now, right, Vimal? You'd rather know the truth sooner than later.
Yeah, good call.
God, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to upset you.
No, don't touch me! You two are to blame for all of this.
Hey, man, I'm on your side.
You both. You corrupted her. With your greed and your lies and your evil schemes, all you ever cared about was stealing the Buchanan fortune.
Rex wanted money for Gigi's heart?
And a little bit more. It's pretty low if you ask me.
Don't, honey. Rex is grieving. You can't blame him for anything right now. I think when everything settles down, he'll come around.
Sir, I brought the documents
right here.
and the box, everything you asked for.
Oh, thank you, Nigel.
So what's up? Do we have a deal?
I had this drafted when I thought I was going to jail. It was my emergency plans. It authorizes the transfer of everything I own. Stocks, bonds, holding, everything. And all of it goes to my son. Of course, I intended that to be Joey, Kevin, Cord. But regrettably, you're also my son. So this document, it pertains to you as well.
You son of a bitch.
You know, watch how you're talking to him.
Oh, that's okay, Joey.
He said that he wouldn't be able to get this together. He lied about that too.
You're damn right I did. Nigel, you got a pen? Vicky, would you be so kind as to sign as a witness?
What about the house? We don't have to deal with the house.
Rex, why don't you relax? You got everything else.
No, that's all right. Nigel, you got the keys? You know, a deal is a deal.
What about Cutter?
I really am sorry, Vimmel. I know exactly what it's like to lose the person that you love.
All right, why don't the two of you guys just take your little sob fest somewhere else?
I'll get my things. I have nowhere to go.
Yeah, me neither.
Not my problem. Get the hell out of my house.
Cutter will not be a problem. Nigel, thank you so much. That'll be all.
With pleasure, sir. If I may say so, Mr. Buchanan, I'm so happy you've been given a chance to live.
So what else is in the box?
Well, open it and look.
Original stock certificates to BE. Combination to the safe. Papers. Whoa.
That's Olympia's ring.
It was my mother's.
Now it's mine.
I will bet you anything. Somebody is messing with us. Although it is entirely possible that Ionia is so obsessed with me she's making the whole thing up. But somebody's got to be responsible for those photographs.
It makes no sense, David. Who would do that?
Clint Buchanan. I am absolutely certain of it.
Honey, Clint is kind of indisposed at the moment.
Yeah, I'm really just kind of spitballing here because I have no idea. But I can tell you this. If we don't trust each other, our marriage is doomed.
Well, you're doing a fantastic job. Just keep up the good work. Well, that's the only kind of work I do. Ciao. And once I've destroyed Dorian's marriage, she won't know what hit her.
I can't think of you and me just now, Christian. It's too soon. Vimmel is still my husband.
I think he's being too hard on you. Doesn't Vimmel understand that the only reason you told him you were pregnant was so you can give him some hope while he's in prison?
You know what, Christian? That's not entirely true. The truth is that I didn't just lie to Vimmel, I lied to you as well. And I didn't tell Vimmel that I was pregnant just to give him hope, but because I needed him to take the fall for Clint Buchanan so that we could get rich.
What?
I'm sorry. This is the truth. And you probably think I'm this terrible, disgusting, horrible human being, but oh God, Christian, I don't blame you if you never want to speak to me again.
I don't.
Wonder what time the Angel Square Hotel closes.
Oh, don't worry, Vimmel. I'm sure that once Cutter cools down, I can convince him to let us stay here.
No, thank you.
But you're homeless.
But I just can't bear the thought of staying here with you two after your role in destroying my marriage and my wife's innocence.
Vimmel, wait, hold on a second. Nigel, stop him. Nigel!
Yo, Nige, you just missed it. I just kicked Aubrey and Vimmel out of my house.
Actually, it's no longer your house.
What? What's this?
Your agreement with Mr. Buchanan. It seems when you signed it, you missed the small print stating that Mr. Buchanan can take the house back at his discretion.
No.
Which he has just now done. So, in point of fact, you do not own this house.
No, this is bull. What's that?
Oh, that would be the movers. they're quite experienced in handling stubborn tenants. I think you had best gather your things and go. Make it snappy.
Vicky, would you call the doctors? I want to get this procedure underway.
Yes, of course.
Oh, it is so strange. I've just given away everything I own. Now I'm going to get a new heart and a chance to live.
I'm so sorry, Cheech. I had to do it. It's the only way. I need you to understand why I did what I did. Okay, you know that I don't want Clint to have your heart. And you know that I don't care about the money. But the money and the power that goes along with it will give me what I need to destroy Todd and Jack.
You ready to step up and be a man?
I'm ready.
All right. And I'll be with you every step of the way, okay?
I promise you, Todd and Jack will pay for what they've done to you. And I'll use the Buchanan power and money to do it. I promise you, Maraska, they'll pay. But how do I let you go?